as well from Blackstar. Like, it's not ideal that he's had to ship these 8 canoe. Like, they shut down the musket pressure, but he doesn't get 700 wood, which is huge for the FF. So, I mean, all things considered, I'd call this a victory for Samwise so far.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he sent irregulars, the Chiconis.
Yeah, he's had to
Uh,
ship canoes and send the MM and some idle time, and he lost a villager.
yeah,
So,
that's pretty big.
and he lost the hero as well, so that XP for Sam is going quite well for him so far.
He's already gathering way outside of his base, at the very top, where I mentioned before, near the water. So if Samwise is gonna spot that with his hero or his scout, I don't know if his scout is still alive. Yeah, it's in stealth mode near the trade
Yeah,
post.
you might see that on the minimap, the Dead Hunt, but he doesn't really have anything to harass that with at the moment.
No, exactly. He maybe if he adds Cav, but I don't think he will.
Yeah, no, if he's just clicked up to H3, he wouldn't have the resources to get any husses
Yeah,
out.
exactly. And well,
Of
he's
Yeah,
H3 now, Blackstar. So his first card, what's it's gonna be? Perhaps
yeah,
Meteor Hammers or the Arquebusiers against the Musketeers, maybe.
yeah. I don't think it matters that much which order he sends like his big shipments in, like as much as that he sends all these shipments in some order, like the intervention, the cap shipments, the arc shipments.
Yeah, in the end you have to send them all.
Yeah,
So yeah, the order might not be that important, but he doesn't have a trading post, so the shipments are not gonna come in that quickly.
yeah, that is a bit. That's the one detriment if there is a main detriment. He doesn't have a TP, which is very helpful with the FS strat.
Yeah, but Samwise doesn't have a TP yet. Oh, he's got his skirms out at the right time, pushing Blackstar back now.
Yeah, I mean this looks pretty good for Sam. Uh,
Yeah, this looks like a really strong. Oh, precision. Here comes the meteor hammers. I don't know what it's gonna do. Well, Samwise doesn't have a lot of muskets, so not a lot of anti-cav. He's got a hero code Tomahawk, but yeah, maybe if Blackstar pushes now, then he can still attack before the next batch of skirmishers come out. But there's already 2 cuirassiers also, so I don't know. I don't know when he's gonna push and if it's gonna be so strong as he wanted.
I mean, from Blackspot's position, he doesn't know exactly what unit Sam has at the moment. He doesn't know if he's training goons or curs, so he's not that safe to push out without enough anti-cav right now. Because I mean, what if Sam shipped 3 curs and got 5 out? You just lose everything.
Yeah, he's harassing the villagers already. So yeah, maybe Blackstar's even gonna run out of hunts at some point. He's still gathering on the top.
Yeah, no, he'll be okay for hunts for.
Yeah, he will be okay if those moose don't run too far. But he can't gather safely as he could, like in the colonial age, just near his town center. He has
Yeah,
to
I mean,
protect his hunts right now.
with China, like a lot of their mass comes from shipments and the Summer Palace and stuff.
Yeah, but with this porcelain tower and the market going up, he's maybe going to try to do some bit more equal style. So
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the market's for at this point.
yeah, I don't know. He lost another fail already, so that's not really good. Yeah, guys, I don't have the UI installed right now. So I'm gonna install it just in between the 2 games.
Sam does have 1 grizzly bear in his army.
Oh yeah, oh, that's actually, whoa, it's got 40 attack. That's pretty
Yeah,
good. It's gonna kill Chukunu in like 3 hits, or an
yeah. I mean,
irregular in 1, but
the other thing that is just like psychological warfare. If you see a grizzly bear in the other guy's army, like you don't want to attack that.
yeah, yeah, and it's like 330 HP. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think Samwise can just push right now, and those 5 cuirassiers are gonna do tons of damage. But
Sam doesn't.
Manchu's coming out.
Sam doesn't need to push. It's Blackstar that needs to push out because Sam's already claimed map control with his FB.
Yeah, right now I think Samwise got a good push with his
I
cuirassiers
mean,
though.
Sam's
But
army is huge. That's like 13 curs. I'd expect him to win this fight pretty hard. Although, Black does have the Manchus out.
yeah, and the red coats now. So
Yeah,
we shall see.
should be
It's
quite close.
gonna be depending on micro.
Yeah,
And the red coats come in a little late, but
Yeah, I think French has got this. I mean, the Kurds
yeah, those
strong. I mean,
cuirassiers are just not.
the thing is that the Manchus do kill them, but because they tank so much damage while doing so much damage that you'll see, although maybe not.
Well, it's gonna be close actually. He's got some Manchus left, some Chukunis. He can kite with the Manchus maybe, but he's still got like 10 skirmishers left. So
Yeah, I think Blackstar did as well as he could have.
yeah, I don't think he could have done much better here.
Yeah, he had the red coats in melee on them and the Manchu behind them.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. He's got a calf army here now because and Samwise has only got skirmishers left. So if no calf is coming out here now, then he might lose those skirmishers or most of them.
Yeah, Sam definitely needs a cav batch to pop right about now, or he's going to lose all of these skirms, and that's
Yeah.
probably the game.
Yeah, that can be game actually. Let's see if anything pops out. Well, it's already too late. Another batch of iron flails come out. 2 cuirassiers, but he still
Yeah.
got 2 Manchus. One on very low HP, but he can just kite with them.
It's not enough to because it needed to be, if anything, it needed to be 5 goons, and even that might not have been enough. You're seeing in this game the way China is winning games. Their army is so good, and it works so well together, and they can mass so much, and they can remass so much after a big fight, which is exactly what happened.
Yeah, exactly. If in the hands of a good player, it's even better because you have to micro. He had to micro like 5 or 6 different units, but he did it really well. So,
Yeah, you're right. That's the factor. Is that the way the Chinese army composition ends up turning out? Like it's very hard to micro against it. Which is a kind of similar thing with Aztec. Like it's hard to micro against the Aztec massive units. Definitely the case with China.
Yeah, they if you just look at the army composition and shipments, they've got like they've got like 2 units for everything they have. Like they have meteor hammers and
like, situations like having the unit batches instead of one unit type.
yeah.
Stop being able to mass a certain type of unit from the other guy. But if that doesn't turn out to be a detriment, like in this game, then it just leaves you having a really well-rounded army that is kind of good against everything, really.
Yeah, and he can just he's already killing the forward base. He's got 5 goons out, Samwise. He might harass or kill some fields with that. But
Yeah.
on the other hand, Samwise is also gathering on everywhere on the map. He's got a mine near the sea, another mine on the top, one on the bottom. 2 villagers from his forward base still gathering. So Samwise is also very scattered, so it's really hard for him to keep controlling the map, I think. Oh, Jaeger's coming out!
You're picking Jaegers.
He made a monastery. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Those Jaegers are pretty good. They've got
Yeah.
30 ranged attack. Yeah, and huge resist. I'm wondering what the other unit is gonna be. Can you see that in the UI? Do you know that?
No, I don't have the UI installed either, but
Okay, but I was wondering, just in the UI, perhaps you could. There's like a function, then you can see what's in the monastery. But we would just have to guess, I think. But there are Jaegers in there. That's really good against the goons and against the skirmishers. So and yeah, Chukunus are good. But yeah, they just have 16 range and very low HP actually. So if you don't get them from big shipments, you rather have Jaegers probably, just to kite with them.
well, I mean, in a situation like this, what I was saying just before about the fact that China kind of gets this automatically well-rounded army because of the way their batches train. I think in this kind of situation where they've got a lead, that makes it hard to come back against them because there's nothing you can really make that's going to hard counter the China army. I mean, he's got anti-cav, he's got skirms, he's got cav.
Yeah, the only thing is he's got like a full infantry army, so...
Yeah, I mean, like, what's going to hard counter that? If like the other guy makes a bunch of cannons, China can just make a few batches of cav, and they have the ranged melee cav, which are very good against cannons.
Yeah, that is true. He's got
hand mortars if he has that card.
He's got 10 cuirassiers here now, but I don't think it's gonna do very much because he's still got the red coats. Those are just really good anti-cav.
Yeah, and that's the thing. People say that China's anti-cav, like they don't have anti-cav, but it's not really true. They have red coats.
Yeah, red coats are just really the shipment, the intervention shipment is very strong,
He's got
and
his Gilly infantry. He's
he's got
got his
Shang Dao's here and the
a
Qian
couple of his
pikemen.
cav, which are kind of meat shields for the other guy's cav. I mean,
Yeah.
they do have anti-cav. He's got disciples as well.
Well, and this is Samwise go time. He just sent Minutemen and 2 Falconets, the only anti-infantry China can do something against directly. But he's got Manchus coming actually
Yeah, it's a good
from
choice.
the monastery probably.
Yeah, it will be.
Oh, that's pretty cool. He sent Manchus now, and he can even train them. Those Manchus didn't really do very much yet, but we will see. Those
I
cannons
think,
have done some good damage though.
I think Sam's doing as well as he could have after the Fortress initial engagements went in Blackstar's favour. He's held on. He hasn't lost the game. He's getting a massive units out. You know, skirms, 2 cannons, curs.
Yeah, but yeah, he might be able to push out now a little, but I don't. Oh, he's even got a second town center up. Blackstar is really going for an eco here. He's probably got his market upgrade to research. Sorry guys, I don't have the UI yet. Um, but he's got the second town center, so it will be really hard to break this position. He can just pop out another batch of Minutemen, use town center fire. Here, even Chengdao popping out of the town center. So
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, from Blackstar's point of view, like, I think the only unit that he's scared of being able to lose against would be Kurs. So, I mean, he'll just keep on massing Manchus and training some anti-cav.
yeah,
It's going to
until the
Sam.
mines run out, of course. But he's still got
You can see
700.
Sam just got another full batch of 5 Kurs out. And I think what I'd expect from him next is start upgrading them. Send the cavalry combat Kurs.
Yeah, 15% to attack and HP. So that makes him even more powerful. But I don't know. He's got already 8 Manchus out and a whole bunch of Chengdaos.
Yeah.
And still got red coats. Those red coats just don't die or something. Um,
And just
so
a bit
I don't know. I think there's just too much anti-cav right now. But those 2 Falconets are just still gonna keep doing damage until they're snout off. So
you can see how good these. It's ridiculous. These ranged melee cav. They just demolished those falconers.
yeah, it's really good. Oh, one has got 8 HP left. Oh, now it's going down. The cuirassiers are a bit blocked by the trees, it looks, or maybe by the moose even.
Look how well-rounded this army is. It's ridiculous. How can you out-micro this?
Yeah, you can't really. Maybe if you can flank it or something, but well, he's got the range advantage still.
And with the
No, he
course
doesn't
of
really
the
because 50 Jaegers. Yeah, I think Blackstar is just gonna smash his units together here now. And he can win here. The Chengdao are coming and they're just gonna kill this cuirassiers really fast. Yeah, it's GG. Alright.
Yeah, well-played game. Sam played quite well to try and hold after it went badly. But Blackstar just kind of did all the right stuff and remassed and didn't try and push too quickly, just got enough anti-cav out, kept map control, and that's the kind of stuff that wins these games. I think
Okay.
Sam might have pushed a bit too early in Fortress. Like, when he already had his infrastructure established in the middle of the map, that was in a quite a good spot. Like, if he could have kept control over that region of the map.
Yeah, he should have stayed back, you think?
Yeah, I think so. Because it's also on the China guide to push out at some point.
Yeah, he might have been scared by the porcelain tower that repays itself over time. Maybe he thought I have to push quickly because he doesn't have the 8 cuirassiers you have normally.
Yeah, it might be, because he's seen the strength of how much mass China can get out, so he might have wanted to push before they kind of get a big death ball of units going. But yeah, that was well.
Well,
Interesting game.
I hope it was all okay. I'm gonna quickly install UI if I can. Let's see. Program files, Microsoft Games. Age of Empires 3 data map. Oh, I just have to enter installation directory. Alright. I'm gonna try to quickly install the UI here for the best experience for you guys. I install the maps, compatibility options, default, install. So they're still in the game, it seems like. Are already left. Are they still talking about it, or?
Samwise is still in game. I guess he's gone to take a break or something. Black Star's out and he's hosting.
Oh yeah, I guess Samwise maybe he needs some food or something now. I'm just trolling. Yeah, they're still in the game, so we shall see.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean that just showed again like the way China's been winning games recently. They seem to be a pretty good serve.
Yeah, I don't know if they by what rules they're gonna play, but maybe it's gonna place China again even, or Samwise is gonna play China, but he's not done that very much lately.
Yeah, I'm sure he knows exactly what to do. I mean, Sam's a really good player.
Yeah, that is
So
true.
again, if you remember his SmackDown with Goodspeed, right? He randomly picked Japan. Like he didn't remember if they're meant to build a consulate, and he still like had a good build order and knew what to do and followed Goodspeed up. So I mean, he remembers like builds pretty quickly. It seems like, so I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah, we shall see. Maybe he will just stick to French because he really loves that.
All right, you can join the game now. Sam's in it.
Alright, let's see. Blackstar OP game. I'm not seeing it yet. It might be full.
Yeah,
Yeah, all kinds of people are
just
joining
just
Diaruga. I just wait for the invite, I guess. Oh, guys, by the way, thank you all for hosting games with the channel name. I hope we get a lot of viewers. Let me see what the current amount is.
be back in 1 second.
Alright, well, see you later. Oh, they're gonna play on Arizona.
Yeah, I'm not leaving. I'll be back in a minute.
Arizona is actually a pretty cool map. It's not in the summer maps pool, as far as I know. I'm most certain. Yeah, Arkansas was the one in the summer pool. But Arizona still a cool map. Well, I'm not gonna like describe it in detail here. They're both going Spain. All right. But we will see how it plays out. Hopefully I've got the UI installed now. I've done all kinds of things to try and install it. So we're gonna see. Um, Muscat is be right back for 1 minute. Are you gonna be back soon? Well, hi Ryan, you're watching apparently. Hello H2O. Oh, we passed 100 viewers actually, so that's already pretty good because we only just started, and well, at Saturday SmackDown it might go even more because people know when to tune in and when to watch. So epic dodger. Well, Samwise, just prove yourself against Blackstar first before you call Ryan a dodger. Oh, Musket, is that you? Are you back?
Yes, hello.
Hello there.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, sorry, I forgot to green up. It's quite annoying.
Yeah, you should green up. It's gonna be a Dutch mirror, and I'm also playing Dutch, and Musket is gonna play French, I believe.
Yep, I'm playing French from the Observer slot, so.
Alright. Well, we're gonna see some good play then. Dutch mirror. That's actually pretty interesting. I think it's just gonna be fortress play mainly. Dutch is a really underplayed civ actually. So, oh, I'm actually out.
Really? You know in the game?
Yeah, but I should be like in the game. I just got the UI installed, right?
So, do you need them to rehost, or?
Probably, yeah.
Alright,
Um,
games, they're gonna
he should host the good version now with the ESO UI version from ASAMP.
Yeah, he's rehosting.
All right. Well, it seems like we have a lot of little problems here today.
Yeah, no, I think it's alright. No big problems.
Yeah, everybody's got some problems someday.
Alright,
Well, we're just mainly improvising from a certain point.
I'm just gonna hard counter their civ. So.
Eero, yeah, that's I might even go auto then. Oh, oh shit, they all greened up and I clicked them away. Well,
We got a good combo. I think we can take this.
I think Eero auto is actually pretty good. Yeah, you can just go Abiscan, Ayana, send for
Yeah.
Kanya.
But actually, to be honest, if this was a 2v2 and these were the civs, it wouldn't be that amazing if Dutch held because, you know, one guy can make skirms, the other guy can make Huss.
Yeah, but their early eco is not good enough for that, I think. Oh, he had a good start. Well, he might have a good start again now. On top of the mat, in the color red, we have got Blackstar OP playing as Dutch, my favorite civ actually. Well, just a good civ in general, I think.
My favourite civ, I never see you playing Dutch.
No, it's true, but I'm Dutch, so
Yeah.
I just love it. No, exactly. I never play Dutch. I don't really like the civ to play with. They're not really that good, I think. They're a bit underplayed. Not really amazing strategies, but I think this mirror is going to be quite interesting. Mirrors are always quite interesting.
Yeah, Dutch mirrors are interesting.
Yeah.
I think they're one of the more interesting mirrors, the way they play out. I mean, they're quite aggressively played from early Colonial, from what I've played myself and seen.
Yeah, and we have Samwise against Blackstar, of course, so they both quite good with these civs. I don't know how much they've played them lately, but yeah, they're good overall players.
Yeah, and these guys are good with every civ, and like they both
Yeah.
know what to do in this matchup. They've both seen it played at a high level and played it themselves.
Yes.
What I'd expect is for both of them to Huss start with the bank wagon, so 2 banks in the stable, and to go from there. Like from there, you can improvise a little bit. Like you could play greedier and try and make your 4 banks quickly, or you could ship pikes before getting your 4 banks. It depends on like the styles and what they think will work in the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. This map doesn't really promote very aggressive play, I think, because of the huge chunk of rock in the center. Um,
Yeah, that's true.
but there's also not a huge amount of hunt. Well, there are these pronghorns, so there's this crappy hunts actually. Nobody really likes the pronghorn hunts. So we will see what happens here. Oh, he's gonna take this treasure. 75 coin, actually pretty good for Dutch. They always like coin. But we see Samwise is pretty far ahead in his food count, so he might be aging, uh, well, a few seconds faster. So that's also good for him. 70 XP. Oh, the the boots of El Polo Guapo. Yeah, those are famous boots. Did you actually know that if you take this treasure with a villager, all your villagers get 25 more speed and not your hero? So that's actually pretty good for a Career de Brass or something.
Yeah, but then like the only map I really see that as a treasure on is Texas, and that's not played at all on Tad.
Texas, but also Saguenay. So that's a pretty famous map.
That's on Tag as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Saguenay's got it. And of course, this map, Arizona.
So I don't
So
have the UI. How many vills are they both aging up with?
both 15, just standard. And they both sent 3 villagers, of course, at similar times. So nothing interesting happening yet. Both chopping for a bank in transition, well, chopping and gathering, but mostly chopping.
Yeah, so I mean, like, even the 15 villagers is a choice. I mean, you're choosing between being less and more greedy. You can try and age up with 14, just to kind of make your whole build go a few seconds faster. Or you can also try and age up with 16, just to be a bit greedier and have the extra vill.
Yeah, maybe Samwise could have even done it with 1 villager less because he got some food treasures, but
I'm sure
he chose
the
to do
guys
this.
watching will remember Elena from Vanilla. With Dutch, he used to be a very greedy player in terms of his age ups. Like, when most people were doing 15 village ups on Vanilla, he would do 17 half the time. Just for that reason, just to be a bit greedier. But yeah, 15 on Tad is the standard, and I'm not surprised that they're both going with that.
Yeah, and well, both are just getting their banks up just before they're aged. That's really good because then you can send your first shipment directly. You need XP from the bank.
Yeah, from the looks of it, I think Blackstar has too few vills on coin. So I think if he does build a stable and sends a bank wagon, he probably wouldn't get 5 out. Samwise looks like his distribution is about perfect.
Well, Blackstar still got 2 villagers in queue, so he might have gotten some extra coin in the start.
He's deviating. He's not building a stable. He's building a bank. So
He's building another bank. Yeah,
I would explain why he's not.
he's playing quite greedy.
Yeah, it's really a way to play. But you're right. I mean, you said this map has these massive cliffs in the middle that kind of make it.
Yeah, though it's also for the raids. You can just split your raid, both go on another side, or you have to pick one of the sides. It's pretty hard to be very aggressive here, I think.
Yeah, I mean, this might be a good map to play greedy on. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Sam will have the advantage of having units out, while Blackstar doesn't. So, he has the opportunity to harass and idle wills and try and kill villagers.
Yes, but of course the resources are pretty good, especially for Dutch, because you have 2 of these copper mines. And the Hans, there aren't a whole lot of Hans beneath his town center, but Dutch doesn't need that much. So he's fine for a well.
No. Yeah.
He's adding a stable now.
The point is that he's got enough hunts to pull off his build. Like, his build, obviously, the way he's building is to get to age 3 and start making scums and writers, and he's got enough to do that. So. But now we see the 5 halves are out from Samwise, so, I mean, it really comes down to when you have a build which is one guy prioritizing units and the other guy prioritizing economy, it comes down to whether the units can pay for themselves. So we'll see what Sam can do with these husks.
Yeah, but Blackstar also got a stable out, so he might be able to even catch these husks maybe if he's got really good timing.
Yeah, I mean, he's only just finished building a stable, although Sam might not know.
Minuteman popping.
Yeah.
That's really early, maybe.
Well, I mean, he popped Minutemen just because he just finished building the stable, so his Hussar will take a while to train. But Sam might not have known that. I think Sam might have come in and seen the foundation already built, so he might have thought Huss could be coming at any time and I could get trapped.
Yeah.
So that was kind of
yeah, but
Blackstar, obviously.
If Samwise thought like he's got Hussar out, then he would not have to send Minutemen, of course. So it's a little bit of a waste. He cannot do very much with this Minuteman now. He's
Well,
got
I mean,
5 hazard.
The Minutemen means like he doesn't have to idle any villagers.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, the hussar are coming in now from Samwise. Let's see if he spots us on time. Yeah, he can get this villager, I think. Well,
Maybe
no, it's moving back now. I don't think he will have it.
no.
He hasn't got HP upgrade, but he doesn't need it. Okay, Minuteman can just do damage here now, and the hussar can catch up. And yeah, there he got it. Oh, well, he's got one of the hussar, the other got away. In the meantime, they're both not ready to age yet, but Samwise is almost saving up the resources. Blackstar just shipped a bank wagon. He's got 4 banks now and a market. So his eco will be really good, but he's still got only 600 food and 600 gold. So it takes a while for him to age. So let's see, it's shipments they sent. Yeah, they have sent the same shipments, but in a different order. 700 wood, 600 wood for Blackstar. That's why he built the first banks with, and the stable, and probably some market upgrades. Let's see what upgrades he did. Oh, only hunting dogs actually. He might be able to do pleasure mines or steel traps later, but of course Dutch's main eco is still banks, so the smart upgrades are less influential.
Yeah, I mean, so far what happened is Blackstar opened greedier and didn't take any damage, so he's winning so far. Basically.
Yeah, he's ahead, and he actually caught the Kev from Samwise, so he's ahead in military and in economy right now.
Yeah.
But Samwise is almost age, he's at 80%, going off with the fast age up, and Blackstar only is 40%. Yeah, it's not a huge difference, but he might just be able to do something with it. Blackstar has got 10 military pop, but 6 of that is of course the Minuteman.
Also a bank behind, which is huge, really.
Yeah, that's pretty huge. He's 1 settler ahead. But Blackstar OP is just going for pleasure mines right now, so the eco from Blackstar is still ahead, and Samwise just lost another field. Blackstar is really using his 5 cav good, and he's even gonna try to raid with the Minuteman, it seems. That's pretty interesting. They can just snipe off a settler because they've got 26 ranged attack, and you only need like 6 shots for a settler. So that's actually pretty good for him, if you can get 1 or 2 settlers. Meanwhile, they're both having a barracks and a stable up, so Skirm Rider is probably gonna be the composition here. They've not sent 5 skirms for Blackstar. They've not sent any third 8 shipments yet, but I imagine skirmishes and rider shipments are gonna come.
Yeah, like the units you make are skirms and rotors because it's not really cost effective to make anything else. I mean, if you're trying to go cannons, it's not explicitly terrible, but it is probably explicitly bad. Bad but not terrible, if that. Just because they're kind of too easily counterable before you have like enough skirms to stop a Riker mass from coming in and sniping them. So that's the reason you don't go Falconets early, and you don't go Hosts for pretty much the same reason, because Writers are so good against them, and they don't really, like, they won't be cost effective against like a normal skirm Writer mass. So, but the thing is, the Sam is still behind on eco, he's still behind on banks. So I mean, if it's him, I think what he has to do is probably ship 1k wood and get that 4th bank. And
actually, Blackstar OP just sent 1k wood and built a 2nd barracks. But Samwise sent 8 skirms, so he can actually push out now. He's got the better military count, so maybe he can make something happen. But if he can't, I think it's not gonna be a good position, because Blackstar just shipped 1k wood. He can do good upgrades with that, maybe another town center, more banks, whatever he wants to do. He got steel traps.
I think you can start to add cannons when you have 2 rack skirms, because the skirms are the deterrent for Writers. So Blackstar probably is in a position where you could do that.
Yeah, maybe, but he's still just making skirms right now.
Yeah, I mean, just because he sent 1k wood, so he's got to use that on something, right?
Yes. And well, Samwise has got the higher military pop for like a minute, but now Blackstar is ahead again, just because of the double barracks probably. Samwise still got only one.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be really hard for Samwise to come back from. Skirm Wars dominate this matchup in H3, and you know, Blackstar has better infrastructure for making skirms, and he's got a better eco for making skirms. So he's kind of ahead on all counts, really.
Yeah, I imagine he would just go like full skirms right here.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to, really.
Yeah.
Need a
He,
couple writers just in case, like something weird, like Stradiots came, or like a bunch of Huss. But I mean, you can pretty much go mostly skirms, and you'll be fine.
yeah, he still got 300 wood left from his 1k. What can he do with that? Or just leave it for houses maybe?
Look at this reinforcing batch from Blackstar, like walking down the middle of the map. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just like the whole army of Samwise is just
Yeah.
like traveling across.
And this is all because
And
like
that's just
he
half.
kind of he got away with playing greedy early, and he's kind of been playing the whole game a bank ahead. So this is what happens when that happens.
Yeah, I think it's a good map to.
I mean, you can see Samwise is trying to kind of soak up some shots with his writers there to kind of equalize this battle, even though he knows he's probably behind on mass.
Yeah, but
I mean, he's doing quite
Blackstar
well,
also
but-
got the writers. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, Samwise still is doing quite decently. They've got almost the same military cop now, and 3 Hussar gonna
Yeah,
come
I mean, I
out.
think that was well played from Sam, considering like the disadvantage that he went into that with.
Yeah.
But still, it's going to be hard to actually win the game off of something like that.
Yeah, because then again, just 10 more skirms pop out, and
Yeah, I mean, what that
another
does-
stable is coming up. So
Yeah, I mean that kind of play from Sam like ensures that he doesn't explicitly lose the game right now, but it doesn't translate at all to winning. You know?
Blackstar sent 1k food
You
actually.
see the cheeky hustler from Blackstar on the left.
Let's see what it's gonna do with that.
He's just waiting by the gold mine. Villager survives. Okay.
Meanwhile, Samwise in H3 has only sent military shipments, meaning that his shipment count should be higher. It is not yet. And if you can get away with sending like 1k wood or even 1k food, that's just really good. If you don't have to send unit shipments and you're still ahead, that means.
Well, I mean,
pretty
normally
good
you would
positions.
send unit shipments, but I think he had to try and get greedy off of the 1k wood just so he get his 4th bank up, because there's no way you can equal the other guy's production with a bank less. Doesn't add up.
Yeah, he's gonna try to do a different composition here now. He
Yeah, I
upgraded
mean,
the Hussar,
it's
so
like being behind on production of scums and eco. There's no way he can win just with a war of attrition with scum. So he's trying to,
yeah, he's mixing up.
yeah, he's trying to hard counter Black Star's army basically. But the problem is what we were saying earlier: the fact that writers are so good against hustlers.
Yeah, and the skirmishers are just moving away, and he's still got a huge mass of riders.
Yeah.
He's got 31 riders, so yeah, there's just
Yeah,
nothing
I
you
mean-
can do against that really. And you
I
can
think
see
I
it in the
agree.
score also.
Yeah, I agree with Sam's choice to try and do this, just because, like I said, like there's no way, like if he just tried to do the normal thing, which is what Black Star's doing, he had like a 0% chance of winning because Black Star's just going to do it better.
Yeah,
So-
maybe he should have gone Hussar a bit earlier.
I mean,
Blackstar
going
didn't
like,
have a lot of rider then. But
Yeah.
well, and I think after this fight it's gonna be GG. Well, the Minutemen coming out, 5 more Hussar, but the riders are just
Yeah.
too much, and he can even he can just kill these this Hussar with the skirms. Just he's sniping them off one by one,
Yeah, absolutely.
and after that it will be GG. And another game for Blackstar actually. Well, I'm already calling it. Maybe we see some miracle here, but
Well, I mean, it's a hard matchup to do miracles in because the composition is range cav and range scum. I mean, you
Yeah.
can't really surprise that easily. I mean, what would you make the surprise at? You'd make Huss, right? That's what Sam did.
yeah, and that didn't really work out for him.
Yeah.
His runs are also, well, he's got some hunt left, so
Yeah, I mean,
resource-wise he's still fine, but
I think it's kind of similar to last game. He's kind of found himself in a kind of losing spot, and he's doing quite well considering. But it's just too hard to come back from this kind of thing against a player that doesn't make big mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was a good game again. Blacks are showing his greedy build here, and it really paid off for him.
Yep, greediness was the lesson of this game.
Yeah, and apparently on this map it was a viable option. I've seen some more aggressive strategies from other shifts on this maps though, so I don't know.
I think if we saw this matchup played up on some other maps without like a massive cliffs right in the middle of the map, you might see a more aggressive H2 kind of thing happening. But yeah, greediness definitely worked there.
Well, they're gonna do a best of 5 or 7, I don't know.
Best of 5.
Best of 5, if I'm correct. Yes. So Samwise is has got to win some games right now.
If he's he's got to win 3 in a row. I mean, he's good enough to do it, but
yeah, of course. And the games were pretty close actually. So.
Sorry. What was that?
The games they played were pretty close, so it's not like Samwise can't put it off. But
no, he can obviously. But Blackstar's looking in really good shape. So Sam will have to kind of play really well to come back from here.
they're still in the game.
Yeah.
It always takes some time. They need to prepare for the next game, of course. Let's see what he's gonna host after this.
A game probably.
Yeah, but what kind of map? I'm wondering. It's definitely gonna be a game. Yes.
My prediction.
I will ask him if he wants to do a tournament map.
Oh, these are all tournament maps, aren't they?
The last one actually wasn't.
Really?
If I'm correct, no, I'm definitely correct. I would love to see Bengal or something actually. That's a pretty popular map. I really like it.
Yeah, I think Bengal is the one that I like. It's the one that looks like Bayou, right?
It's kind of like Bayou. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one I like to look of.
But it's playable, and Bayou, yeah, it's a weird map.
Well, I actually like Bayou. I think the only problem you have with Bayou is when you get like a bugged start, so like one guy doesn't have any hunts like next to a TC. But assuming the map spawns correctly, I think Bayou's pretty good. I mean, I like the fact it has no real treasures to speak of. It has a couple big ones, but other than that, there's no medium-sized treasures, which are good. And it has no TP, which also hurts the really top-tier civs, which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's got some interesting dynamics going on. Also with the elephant start and the giant cliff in the center, and the swamp.
Yeah, the elephants is interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what the point of the elephants is, but it's interesting.
Different. Yeah. Well, the only thing I found is that German just really sucks with an elephant start, because they have to shoot like 5 or 6 times with their settler wagons.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's just really annoying. But
yes.
Well, Samwise is actually still in the game, all by himself. He might be looking at the post game or just eating or something. I don't know.
Probably recovering from that smackdown on the Blackstar game.
Yeah, he's probably preparing himself for the next one. Oh, Blackstar play one more, then he's got to go eat dinner. Well, he's got to win then.
Should we replace Samwise with Breeze Brothers?
Breeze Brothers. Yeah, we're gonna see some ports fun over here. Or you can just play him, of course.
Yeah, if he doesn't come back, I guess.
or some other guys. There are actually quite a few people online. 2400. That's pretty good. But we're just gonna wait for Samwise for now.
Is there any way that we can summon Samwise? Like, what's the method to do that?
Well, probably just say, Samwise, are you too scared? And then he will come back and take his pride or something. Yeah, they're all saying it in the chat also. He got smacked so hard he can't even get up. Samwise is actually back in the game now, but Slayer just doing. I'm Samwise. No, you're not. Sorry. Nice try though.
What?
Slayer 19.
Like, there was always a chance that we might not have noticed and gone along with it.
Yeah, of course, and then he would have played Japs and of course beat Blackstar OP. Well, I hope last game was all good with the UI for me. Maybe you can try to install the UI sometime if you want to, but
Yeah,
as long as I got it, it's I think the most important thing because everybody can see it then. Yeah, Bengal with the lovely Deccan picture. Everybody loves Deccan.
that's a good
Japan
map.
actually. Now I don't know. Deccan is in the same region as as Bengal, of course. So that's why he didn't choose the Beiju picture, I imagine. I gotta go to dinner after this one. That's probably why he started with Japan, because he just wants to win right now to eat dinner. So it's last resort for him. Japanese mirror on Bengal.
Blackstar's going to be hungry to win this game.
I hope he doesn't win, and they just have to play another two, and Blackstar's hungry. Let's see. In the
He's
west of the
fighting
map,
for his food in this one.
or northwest actually, in the color red, is Blackstar OP playing Japanese, as if he's very familiar with. So that's probably why I picked this. And of course, in the northeast of the map, Samwise also playing Japanese. They really like mirrors, it seems. Um, and of course, also a good sit for him.
See if Samwise remembers that you build a consulate as Japan.
Yeah, last time he didn't do it against Goodspeed, was that? On Siberia, but he even won it. He won that game,
Yeah, exactly.
I believe. It was 200 wood start only, so that means you can start building your consulate early. Even Samwise is building a consulate. But it means you have to gather like 106 wood for your shrine, so that's...
Yeah, 106 or 107.
Yeah, sometimes you need like one more because of the values. Um, it's like actually
Some underachievement.
106. Yeah, it's really bugged.
Can't
See,
find the wood treasure or something because he's not chopping enough wood, is he?
Blackstar is chilling with his monks in the center. Samwise is getting 40 coin. Oh, Samwise is getting a wood treasure. Yeah.
He's found 50 wood, so I
Yeah,
guess that's
found
great.
50, and he got 108 precisely now, so that's really good for him.
That's cool. Makes sense.
Blackstar started shrining in the center. I imagine he's gonna throw up shrine 2 Samwise. He should do it really fast though, I think, because he doesn't want to idle his town center. Let's see if there are any other good treasures. 65 coin, minimap of yeah, the all mines revealed. What is this? Oh, increased population. Alright, 30 XP, 100 food. Nothing really interesting actually. 50 coin, a wounded tiger.
I
Yeah.
mean, Blackstar has a 100 food treasure, which he's going to get now, which is a.
Oh
big-
yeah, if he can get it really early, yeah, he can. That's really good for him.
I mean, this basically puts him like 15, 20 seconds ahead of Samwise the whole game.
Yeah, exactly. Food just means you can get up your age faster, and because you can make fields where you're aging, you don't have to cut your field production. 100 food just means you age faster and you boom faster and thus you
Yeah, I
boom
think
harder.
Sam noticed the treasure, but it's a bit too late.
Yeah, it's too late. He's got it. Samwise can go for. Yeah, there's not very much
I
left
mean,
to
if I
take
was
actually.
making these maps, I wouldn't put treasures like that on them just because that kind of thing gives one guy a huge advantage. And it wasn't really an equal chance to get it because you saw it spawn pretty much next to Blackstar's town.
Yeah, it was really close to his base. Blackstar's already aging now. With the big shrine, of course, the Tokushugu shrine or something. Samwise is not aging yet. Oh, he's now. He's even put a villager on it. Like every Japanese player has his own amount of villagers that he wants to put on the wonder.
Yeah, they'll do something slightly different. I give up trying to figure out what's the best way to
Yeah, I don't know if it
get yogurt.
really matters that much. But if you wanna, most people wanna stick to one philosophy and just keep it that way. So Samwise is just gonna do one.
Well, Blackstar's
Blackstar's,
going on zero building it. I
yeah,
guess he's probably chosen that because of the 100 food treasure he got.
yeah, they might still age up at like similar times.
But like
But Samwise would
Blackstar would
have
have,
lost the villager seconds.
yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, so that's pretty good for Blackstar. He's gonna take 50 coin now. Meanwhile, Samwise is building shrines in the south. That's actually pretty good. It's close to Blackstar's base.
Yeah, I mean it's a trade-off when you build your shrines. If you build them close to the other guy, then it makes them more vulnerable to being sieged. But it also means that if the guy wants to siege them, then he has to walk his units further away from where all your stuff is, right? So it's a trade-off.
Yeah, it's a trade-off, exactly. Samwise also got some shrines near his base, so
And also
well,
building
and
further
same
away.
for Blackstar really. They just scattered all over the place. I'm quickly checking their decks now. Blackstar of course has some H4 cards in there. He always likes to go H4 with Japanese or with any Civ. Um,
You can see the builds are deviating from the first time here, with Blackstar building a market instead of just pure shrines at this stage of the game.
yeah, exactly. Maybe I don't know if that's something he only does in Japanese mirrors or just in general really likes. Samwise might even add a market with 600 wood or just after he finishes his
Well,
shrines.
I think Blackstar does this because
Yeah, he's got a market
unlike
now.
unlike some Japanese players who like tend to ship more crate, Blackstar tends to ship 600 wood and then 4 wheels, 4 wheels. Like, I mean, he always tends to ship 4 wheels twice in a row, so I guess he prioritizes his markets a bit more than some other Jap players might.
Yeah, but we will see what Samwise will ship. Probably 600 wood first also. But I'm looking at the map right now and there's not really that much hunt left to shrine even. So
Yeah, they got them most of them covered.
yeah, so maybe when they're at like 120, 130 shrine pop,
I mean, these guys
if
are Jap blaming to the max. Call it what it is.
yeah, yeah,
Every shrine.
yeah, and the thing is, there are also these hunts with like 6 animals on them. So if you shrine it once, you have 4 animals, but if you do 2 shrines on it, you have 1 shrine with only 2 animals on it. And that's not really good. That
Sam's got
takes.
a shrine on his elephants that he shift clicked away from, and it's got to.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. I hope he will notice it soon. He should probably just finish it with a villager real quick or bring his
Yeah,
hero in.
as soon as he notices it, he'll finish it. So they're
That's
both going for 2
yeah,
Raxes at the
and
same time.
for 600 wood, of course. But
Yep.
there's not much to shrine left. But this 600 wood is also just good for the Rexes and market upgrades. So it's still a very good shipment. Blackstar also got his third shipment out already for villagers. That really helps him with his boom.
So Sam shipped 600 wood twice in a row because he's collecting that again.
No, he still shipped it only once. So maybe he's a very slow gatherer. Now Samwise sent 600 wood again. Yes, that's weird. It only updated right now for me.
Yes, this is what I was talking about. Like some players ship more crates, and Blackstar just gone for the bills.
Blackstar OP already has the 50, 50, 50 and the 150, 150, 150 upgrades, as some people call them. Imperial Bureaucracy increases all the resource gather rates for natural resources.
It's interesting. Sam going for
Yeah,
Yumi.
he's going for Yumi, well, Yumi actually counter Ashe, but Ashe can do a lot of other jobs much better. They are faster, they can siege better, and they're easy to spam if you also want to H, because they cost food and coin, so it's easier
Yeah.
to macro. Oh, the Besteros are coming out now. They going
So
with melees to slow them down.
also the Ashy player can mix Cav to hard counter the Yumi player, which is exactly what Blackstar's doing here.
Yeah, he added a stable, so he might make some Naginata riders now. That can really be hurting the Yumi here.
Yeah, I mean, I'd expect Samwise to start mixing in Ashy to round out his combination. He won't, like, he's not going to think Blackstar's bad enough to just straight up fight Ashy against Yumi. He's going to know that he's making Cav, even if it doesn't scout it, he'll know it will happen.
Yeah, he will know it, but the question is, how is he gonna adapt to it? Samwise is not gathering a whole lot of coin yet, but maybe
Yeah,
he will make Ashe soon. He sent fix 4 fields now, so he's 4 fields below, actually, well 3, but he's got the 600 wood.
I think I'm getting scared for Samwise here. I think he's going to get caught out by Nagis.
Yeah, he might. He might actually either. Let's see what is in the queue. Yeah, 4 Naginata riders in the queue. Yeah, and there they come out. Well,
And the reinforcing batch from Sam are Yumi. They're not Ashies. This is going to be brutal.
yeah, this is gonna be really painful. And the sentry is also coming to slow them down and to do some extra damage. There's only 6 Yumi from Samwise. That's not gonna help very much here, I think. Naginata's riders are just really strong. Also Yumi coming from Blackstar. He sent him. He sent 5 Yumi. He probably just wants to finish Samwise right now. He probably just wants dinner, so he thinks, I'm gonna send 5 Yumi and smash my army into that with the Naginata riders.
I mean, it's just hard countering what he sees. Like, he sees the other guy going Yumi, so he's going to start going Yumi and Nagi. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I think he won this fight pretty good. Well, it's not over yet, the fight. They're still shooting with the over here. And now the last Yumi is gonna die.
I mean, it's a shame for Sam, because if he was a little bit more careful with his Yumi, and like, you see the reinforcing batch of Ashy he just made, I think it's 9 Ashy. If he had them, like, I think he would have won that fight extremely hard.
Yeah, those 10 Ashe here are now gonna siege the shrine. He did send 4 villagers next. Well, Blackstar did 5 Yumi, so the eco is quite similar now. But
Yeah, I mean, if any,
Blackstar,
that's like the only thing going in his favour. The fact
Yeah.
that he,
Blackstar has got a lot more shrine pop, but some of those shrines are like half shrines or a bit more than that, because they have not got full animals on them.
Samwise has to ship 2 orchards next, or he's going to be at a bottleneck for food.
He's got 1.5k here. And Blackstar still got... Oh, he just shipped the orchards, yes. So they're probably coming from Samwise anytime. He's gonna try to siege some more shrines, but Blackstar's got some Yumi, so he can just outrange him. And even a Naginata raid coming in. I don't know if... No, he could not take any villager. But
No,
he
but
forced them all in the town center, like
Yeah.
30 of them. So that's really good. That's already in his favor. Perhaps he wanted to take down the Cherry Orchard Dragons, but I don't think he could time it that well. The Cherry
Whenever-
Orchard Dragons are coming
If I
now.
have a chance to idle the other guy for free, I mean, you might as well do it.
Yeah, exactly. And they only shot a few times. He got some hits on them from the Ashi, but that doesn't really matter. Blackstar still got a superior military here.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're seeing the same pattern in all 3 games. Sam's kind of getting behind.
Yeah, Blackstar
And
is
then-
playing greedy actually. Well, and the 100 foot of course helped him with his eco. But actually Blackstar is gonna try to H right now, it seems. He's got 900 food and gold. And he's going back with his army, just a little bit. So he's gonna go to H3, maybe even H4. And it's already a bad sign if your enemy can like attack you and he's aging in the back. That means he's really far ahead, because normally when you're aging you have less units. But
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, he's going up with the golden pavilion, it seems. I can check that here.
Yeah, I'd expect
Yeah,
so.
it's the
Standard
golden
thing.
pavilion. It gives good bonus bony to your units, and you can even do arsenal upgrades there.
Yep.
Maybe Samwise is smelling it, I don't know, but he's suddenly pushing out. He probably thinks, hey, he's going back, maybe I can push out then. But I
He is,
still think his army is not really big enough.
yeah, he is smelling what Black Star is cooking here.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a stable yet, so it's gonna be really hard to take down all these Yumi. He's got 22 Yumi yet, already, and a Daimyo coming here.
And I mean,
So,
like, we see Sam building a stable, but it's just not going to work
now
because,
it's gonna be too late probably. Well, and normally if the other guy is aging and you're attacking, you're in a good position, but here he was just behind too much, I feel. He
yeah.
couldn't really attack. Uh,
I mean, the big mistake was obviously pushing so far in with the Yumi when he didn't know if Black Star was making Nagis or not.
yeah, he was like beneath the big shrine with his Yumi
But
already in his base, and that was just a bit too far.
but assuming that he doesn't make that kind of mistake, I'd be interested to see how that start plays out because I don't see why you shouldn't start Yumi. I mean, it makes sense, right? If the other guy starts Ashes and start Yumi.
Yeah, if you can macro it correctly, it might be a good option, but I don't see it it's very often, so there must be a reason for that probably.
Yeah,
Um,
well, I mean, the reason, like, from talking to guys like Goodsby, he says that if the other guy starts Yumi, then you just use the speed of Ashi to
yeah,
raise.
to catch up. And of course the siege capabilities, you can just run out to the other side of the map, siege a shrine,
Yeah,
come back,
yeah.
and meanwhile the Yumi have just crossed the map. So, but on some maps, maybe smaller maps,
Well, this might be a
Yumi
map
might.
where Yumi is good because it is
Yeah,
quite a small map.
it's
You're very
called.
close to the other guy.
It's small, and also there are not a lot of hunts to do massive shrining on. So the
Hmm.
sieging of the shrines is maybe not as important.
Well,
He's got one Concha Yababushi shrining the shrine in the south of
the
the map.
hunts are kind of spread around all corners a bit though, so that is a detriment to not having Ashi.
Yeah, if you scroll just around the edge of the map, there's like 50% of all the shrines are built there. So
Yeah,
that's
I mean, you want to have like as soon as you isolate and go to Japan, you want to like train a few of pikemen, which is what Samwise is doing right now, and just have them sieging these shrines.
yeah, that's good. But only with one unit, so it's still gonna be a long time before it goes down. And meanwhile, he's attacking with disciplined Ashigari and disciplined Yumi. He didn't send a H3 shipment yet, but oh, 8 Ashigari popping out of his arse. That's really
Yeah, I
good.
mean, Sam's made like 2 batches of Nagi, but like the Japanese infantry, when it becomes a big ball, when it becomes a big death ball of infantry, it's so good against cavalry.
Yeah,
Even if it
exactly.
doesn't have very much explicit anti-cav in it, like the Yumis.
Yeah, but he also sent the 8 Ashi, so that really helps. He's
Yeah,
not called Moto Tada for nothing. It's like Tada, and he's got 8 more Ashi in his composition, and now he's just steamrolling over Samwise here.
yeah,
I think going Yumi for Samwise here is still good. Yumi Naginata, that's it's not a bad option, but yeah, the mass of Yumi here is still like they've got 30 attack, so they can just kill these Naginata riders. Look how fast they go down. Those Yumi are just so strong. It's
yeah, it's crazy. Yumi are an amazing unit.
yeah, amazing, or just like I don't know, unbalanced maybe. They do what they have to do very good, but they also do like they take also the anti-cav role.
Yeah, I mean, Yumi are top tier anti-cav,
Yeah, top tier. Yeah, better than China anti-cav, definitely.
definitely. Or as Zoe would say, they're top 3 anti-cav.
Well, and it's also reflected in the score right here.
Yeah,
70 points difference.
this really isn't a matchup where you could have any chance of winning from behind in H2 against 3. I was actually going to say H2 against 3, but we saw Blackstar winning that against H2. But I mean, when you're behind, like, there's no way you can do anything to beat the other guy's combo.
No, exactly. And now he's even going H4. Uh, probably
Yeah,
just to seal the deal, and
you
yeah,
just Black Star going H4. I mean, the game's already over. It's been over for
yeah,
5 or 6 minutes, I guess.
yeah. It's been over, and Samwise is gonna stay H2, and well, H2 against H4. If you have these H4 upgrades, it doesn't even matter if you have better composition, because those units are just so strong, and you can send 14 Ashi or 16 Yumi out of Moto Tada,
Or you
and
could just ship Shogun, and that would like kill half of these units.
yeah, he could ship a Shogun with like 2k hit points and just
Yeah.
one bang all the Yuma archers one by one, and we will go to H5 and
Get spies and stuff like that.
yeah, get the spies wonder. Well, he's
Look.
going off with the Shogunate. For the people who don't know, it gives you a Shogun. That's why it's called the Shogunate, and it gives some XP when it's built, and it makes your units cost less and train faster, and it can also train new Shoguns. So
Yeah, I mean,
there's like 5 pony there.
I never end up building a Shogunate in Supremacy games, but I remember it from playing Treaty games with Comet and those guys. The part of your build is to build the Shogunate when I think you're going H5 because it gives you a bigger
Yeah,
X
it
bonus.
gives a huge amount of XP.
Yeah, and then you ally with Spain, and they also have mercantilism.
Yeah, yeah, and Japanese have got a crazy amount of eco cards. I think actually the most in 3D games. So
Yeah, very very good.
yeah, well, and this is Samwise last hope. He's 50 points ahead, so he and 2 ages, so he probably thinks, well, I either win now or I lose. And Blackstar just thinks, I just attack here and then I can go eat. He's Samwise has got twice the military pop, but just one shipment from Blackstar, and oh, he's Shogun. He's
Yes, it's Shogun. Yeah,
Shogun is
that's
already 4 pop more, but it's a massive unit with 2200 hit points and a bonus for all units nearby, and that's GG. That's also the last game in their best of 5 actually. First we saw Dutch Mirror. No, first we saw China versus French.
China
And
French.
Blackstar won in H3 with China with a kind of eco build. Then we saw Dutch Mirror, and Blackstar went very greedy with the banks and with 1k wood, and he won because of the better eco and just massive skirms. And now he just got a better composition, well, and the Naginata riders at the start just killed all the Yumi. And I think from there on it just went steamrolling.
Yeah, for sure. You can't
Snow.
come back from losing like 25 Yumi like that early in the game. But it was an interesting series. I mean, like it was 3-0, but it could easily have not have been. I mean, I can very much see Sam winning that French game if he doesn't push in that hard.
Yeah, and all the fights very fought. Well, it's gonna be very one-sided now. We're actually pretty close. Everybody used their units as best as they could, and that was pretty interesting to see. So I want to thank you both if you're listening. Well, I just thank him here then. Thank you. Thanks for playing. It was really
Yep.
interesting
Thanks
to
for
see
playing.
and to cast. Even though I didn't have the UI at first, but I think it was still some interesting series.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's up next on the agenda for the ESOC stream?
Soldier is gonna stream for us. So, and he might be looking at the topics we talked about before, the players that are coming, and the players we have to watch out for. And but he's also just gonna play. I don't know who he's gonna play. Maybe quick search or some stupid scenario or just supremacy.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna play and talk a bit about like the events coming up today and.
Yeah, perhaps. Maybe he's gonna win new civs and maps. You never know. We will see.
Alright, well, I've got to head off for a little bit, so I'll leave you guys in the capable hands of Soldier. So I assume he's taken over the stream for you now then?
He's probably gonna take over the stream. Yes. Yeah, he is asking me now.
Alright, I'm gonna get off the site, cool.
Yeah,
so,
and I'm gonna switch back to Soldier. Thank you very much for co-casting with me. It's been fun.
Yeah, same to you. Alright,
See you later. Yeah. I'm gonna quickly call Soldier here now. Hey
Hey, what's
Soldier,
up?
how you doing?
Good.
Yeah? Alright.
Yeah, what's up, man? Are you still on?
Yeah, I'm still on. If you're ready, I'm gonna stop the stream and you can take over with whatever you're gonna do.
Yep, that's fine. I'm ready and waiting.
Okay, well, then I stop the stream right now. So, guys, please don't leave because we will be back in 10 seconds.